So I asked the other side what they wanted me to make a video about today, and they said, Christine, we want you to talk about the collective consciousness and let everyone know that we're watching. Number one, your good deeds. Did you take care of your elderly father before he passed? Did you give your leftovers to that homeless guy? Somebody was watching. The angelic realm saw it, and they took note via karma. Now, I'm not saying to start doing good things for selfish reasons. I'm letting you know that people are watching you. So anytime you pay somebody a compliment or do a good deed, suppose you have excellent business ethics. There's also ethics in the workplace. People forget about morals and values in the workplace. The other side's watching. They're taking note of how you treat people and how you handle certain situations. Because more often than not, you are being tested by the other side because we're all here to learn lessons for soul's growth. So that is why the angelic realm wanted me to let you guys know that every time you do something good for somebody, you pull over and maybe call the police to help somebody, who just got into a car accident or something. You took time out of your busy day to do that for them. They're taking notice and they're watching. So they want you to actually find solace in that. Now, the converse of that is bad deeds. When you do bad things and wish negative things on people, the other side recognizes that too. So just to let you know, they're paying attention to both. So if this affects how you live your life, fantastic. I know that I'm the one that's having all these personal experiences with the paranormal, and you might not necessarily be, so I guess I'm just asking you to trust me and my channeling abilities on this one, because this video is really coming from the other side. And last but not least, they want me to talk about the collective consciousness. Now, this is where there is a part of your soul that lives outside the body. Your entire soul is not simply contained within this shell. Now, when I first found this out, I was really upset because I felt like I wasn't in control of myself. What do you mean there's a part of my soul that's just flying around? There is. And I eventually found solace in that. And it was literally like this tiger jumping around the room that I really had to learn about and to gain control over, put onto a leash, and figure out how to get this powerful tiger to really work to my advantage. And so that's what I wanted to teach all of you guys about in this video, is the positive effects of the collective consciousness when you do really take the time to learn about the part of your soul that lives on the other side. So this is us just hanging around as people on this lovely planet. Little do people realize that we have this gigantic cloud above our head that is filled with everybody's higher consciousness. They're all up here partying together, talking, making deals, communicating, hanging out, whatever they want to do. We are each connected to this big, gigantic cloud above our head that is the collective consciousness. So let's say this is me. My higher self, the part of me that's directly connected to the divine, because the big divine, the big cheese is up here, okay? So the part of my consciousness that lives up here in this cloud knows everything and sees everything. So guess what? When my live-in boyfriend started cheating on me, and I found out that he had a girlfriend that wasn't me, my gut started bothering me because my higher self started utilizing this connection right here and making my stomach hurt. So every day I would look at him and be like, God, my stomach is just bothering me. What is going on? Why is my gut bothering me with this guy all of a sudden? And I couldn't tell you what it was. I couldn't explain it in words. I just had this feeling. I just have a feeling. How many times have you heard somebody say that? I just had a feeling that there was somebody else. And I did end up being correct. After I kicked him out, I got my proof that there actually was somebody else. What was that? What was that gut feeling? That was my higher self. So because we're all part of this larger consciousness up here that is aware of everything, this is where psychic abilities come from. This is how when you go see a psychic, she's able to say, oh, Bobby over here is, planning a camping trip this weekend. Because of the collective consciousness, we're all connected and we're all in this together. Now, part of the collective consciousness, we're also making deals for one another. We're saying, hey, can you help me on my path? I'll help you on your path. So we're making deals. So that's why me, as Christine Pavlina, I should take advantage of this connection to my higher self and say, hey, higher self, will you do me a favor and go find me a romantic partner that's X, Y, and Z? Why? Because she has the power to do that. She has the power to swim around up here and go talk to other souls and say, hey, you fit the bill of what my lower consciousness is looking for. Let's make a deal. Let's talk, because I think I would be good for you too. So do you see how you can use this collective consciousness to your advantage? Put your requests in. Is your teenage son totally hating you right now? Put your request in. Instead of being controlling and completely freaking out over the situation, tune into the collective consciousness, tune into his higher self and say, hey, can you, please help me with this. Now, it really does depend on this connection. How strong is this connection? Because I have had souls coming to me and crying because I have the ability to connect with people's higher consciousnesses. I have had souls come to me crying and saying, I can't get through. I'm really trying. I don't want this bad karma, blah, 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 whatever. They'll be pretty sad if they can't get through. So it really does depend on the individual's connection to their higher consciousness. But one of the things that I really wanted to make clear in this video is don't talk smack about people, because they can hear you. Sometimes I'll be sitting there across the table from somebody sharing a meal with them, and they'll start talking badly about their boss or whatever, and I'll be like, no, because I can feel their boss's higher consciousness show up and say, blah, blah, blah. I had a girl tell me over lunch the other day that she was the other woman. She was fooling around with a married man. Bam, wife's higher self showed up and said, Christine, can you please just teach her about the collective consciousness? Can you please just let her know that I know? And she said she was working on sending those gut feelings to her lower consciousness. She's like, I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna make her suspicious. I'm gonna make the wife wonder. So you see how these guys have like a lot of power up here because they see everything that's going on down here. So please, please, just think twice before you start talking smack about somebody. So I made this video just in the hopes that it might make you question things a little bit more. If this affects how you live your life in any minute way, then I did my job. In the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.